This week, I wrote a love poem for my friends who love poems, stun poems and numb poems, touch poems and hug poems. This week, I wrote a love poem for Didier Awadi, hip-hopping and non-stopping and dropping over a T-bus beat, and Khabeba, who taught me that 100 silences don't always fall at an imam's feet. For Joshua, who re-engaged the cube of my masculine rubric, and yup, he ate me for us, mate, say, music. For TJ and Dixon, I still feel honored by their auras, jamming and cramming and slamming sonic on their chorus. For Sandile, who taught me half the use of discarded fruits over a guava juice. For Mama Myesha, who dreamt of flight despite the wings of light being clipped from sight and flew all the way to Khadija too, who herself flew until she was freer than birds with 3, 4, 5 centuries of meaningful words. For Pelelan, who without hair proved that the tortoise still wins, and Mtshali, who showed me that the lines of the past are still hauntingly thin. For Professor Usundare, who with his Yoruba singing made Ibadan seem closer than Harare. For Shailja Patel, peerless and fearless, who showed me it's still possible to maim fear, and who's my new favorite feminist with apologies to Germaine Greer. For Fernando Rendon, who moves the world with the world poetry movement, and for Patrice, who redefined the notion of movement. Gaia Dalon, for Uzinzo, who keeps the flame burning, lit by Biko and Frantz Fanon. For David wa Maahlamela, whose fervor could initiate a riot, and who doesn't need stones, he uses words to slay Goliath. For Mputlane wa Bofelo, who I couldn't have said it better, quote, I love you because I love you, and because I love you, I love you. End quote. For Raul Zurita, who made the Spanish language seem so beautiful, I want to go to Chile and find myself a señorita. For Peter and Monica Rovik and the team at the Center for Creative Arts, who really should rename themselves to the Center with Amazing Hearts. For the audience who cared bold, shared roles and bared souls, bringing warmth into an air cold. For my home city of Durban, who jumped onto the theatrical stage and burnt down the proverbial curtain, opening up a whole new world of uncertain. For you, for you, for you, this week I wrote a love poem for my friends who love poems.